won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning: the information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now. Literally coming from the Bank of International Settlements, ladies and gentlemen, it says, owners of XRP and Ether are the most educated individuals. Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. In today's video breakdown, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing some research on a video. I'd like to give a shout out to Crypto Eerie. Okay, this is something that she's covered in the past. Not too long of a video breakdown on her behalf. She did about 5 minutes worth of coverage on this topic. I'm going to read some PDFs and some documents to you all, kind of diving down the rabbit hole again, showing you all how in some way, shape, or form Ripple's connected. We're going to be talking about Xcurrent. We're going to be talking about the UK Tier 1 solution. We're going to be diving in, ladies and gentlemen, talking about XRP in this video breakdown. I'm going to show you guys again how important of a role Ripple's XRP is going to play in restitching our financial ecosystem behind the scenes. So shout out to Crypto Eerie for already covering this topic a little bit. Not too much in detail. I'm going to dive down the rabbit hole a little bit more than she did. And then also I'd like to give a shout out to the student, CYPRX student that sent me this PDF. So shout out to you, Daryl, for sending me this PDF in the group chat. Very interesting, which led me down the rabbit hole. So if you enjoy research like this, ladies and gentlemen, showing you guys pieces of the puzzle, okay, connecting the dots for you all, showing you all how interconnected Ripple and XRP are with the global financial ecosystem reset that is about to take place. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's dive in, okay? So this is the first PDF. I will link this one in the description down below. This is on page 26. We're actually going to jump up to page 19 first. So let's go to page 19, and I want to take your attention to something that caught my eye. And if we scroll down here, it says UK Tier 1 Ripple Xcurrent Solution. And I want you all to pay attention to this company, NTT Data, because this is going to play an important role later on. So NTT Data in the UK contributed in the implementation of a near real-time payment and settlement of funds through a new dedicated mobile application. Then over here to the left-hand side, it also says the Spunta project, or the Spunta project, however you pronounce that. After conducting a feasibility study on the interbank reconciliation process, NTT Data, again, pay attention, this is a key and important company right here, and Italy developed a POC, proof of concept, with ABI Lab and more than 15 banks to demonstrate how blockchain DLT solutions can change and improve the process. So I was like, Spunta project, how could Ripple potentially be integrated with this or connected with this in some way, shape, or form? So this led me to other pages on this document. We're going to go down to page 26, where it talks about that UK Tier 1 Ripple Xcurrent solution. Just reading some key highlights from this, it says, main goals expected: near real-time settlement of funds, global reduction of payment processing times, full disclosure of fees prior to transaction, reductions of operational costs through automatic reconciliation, timing and team, 2-year project, brief description, NTT Data, again, there's that company. In the UK, banking and technology practices have contributed to the implementation of near real-time payments and settlements of fund systems that relies on distributed ledger technology. That's important. Main results achieved. All main goals were achieved. So these main goals right here, main goals expected, it says right here, all main goals achieved: seamless customer experience, full visibility of post-settlement funds prior to transaction, blockchain distributed ledger technology platform, Ripple's Xcurrent. Okay. So again, like I said, shout out to Crypto Eerie. She did a 5-minute breakdown video on this. So again, shout out to her. I'm going to dive straight down the rabbit hole, showing you guys again how interconnected this is. So we see right here, this is from October 11, 2018. This article reads, Banco Santander settles on Ripple for settlement. When we come down here, it says Banco Santander will use Ripple's ledger through OnePay FX, expanding XRP's presence in Singapore. Cross-border efforts, again, traction as wallets gets funding. Much has been said in recent weeks about Ripple and its digital asset token XRP. Ripple and XRP are independent of one another. And payments infrastructures new tied to Europe, the Italian Banking Association, ABI, said late last week that it had completed testing of an interbank system. The testing spanned across a group of more than a dozen banks that comprise the ABI. The interbank testing had been focused on streamlining and speeding up payment processing, along with improving transparency. As noted here and elsewhere last week, the project had been known as the Spunta project. And again, remember, like I said, back on this page, okay, page 19, right? We had the Spunta project right across from Ripple, UK Tier 1 X current solution. So I was like, okay, they're utilizing a blockchain technology, right? So we're going to go over here to this article. This article reads, this is from around roughly the same time frame, October 02, 2018. Italian Banking Association completes first test of blockchain-based interbank system. Now I'm going to show you guys the connection. So, and we're going to jump into the PDFs. I'm going to read some very interesting PDFs for you all, okay? The Spunta project is based on Corda DLT platform, distributed ledger technology platform, and developed by a blockchain consortium, R3, with assistance from Y-Tech firm NTT Data. Here's that mention again of that company, okay? Although audit and consulting firm Deloitte, okay, this is important too. This is why I have these two highlighted in purple, because we're going to go into PDFs from both of these companies, has recently claimed that the existing blockchain ecosystem has a number of issues, including the risk of too slow transaction speeds. Blockchain applications have been introduced by some global banking institutions. So I have a PDF from NTT Data, or a company, or an NTT Data company, okay? We're going to get into that in just 1 second. And I also have a PDF from Deloitte, all right? Both mentioning Ripple's XRP. So before we dive into that, I'll show you guys the connection. Spunta Banca DLT, 100 Italian banks on the blockchain. This came out the 13th of October, 2020. So 2 years later, right? We scroll down here, this article reads, ABI Labs saw the technical collaboration of NTT Data, there's that company again, and SIA together, R3 and Corda Enterprise Platform. In March, 32 banks had joined the project. In May, another 23 banks, so it's just going down all the banks, over 100 banks joined this project. This is the important part of this. Italian banks, central banks, and blockchain. It seems that the relationship between banks and blockchain is destined to become increasingly close. The case of Spunta involves private credit institutions in the public sector and therefore central banks. The blockchain will become the basis for issuing digital state currencies, a project in which the ECB and the Fed and other world banks are working, whom we know ECB and the Fed are both working indirectly or directly with Ripple, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I highlighted that in purple. That plays an important role. So back to this article, I highlighted NTT Data for you all. We're going to go over to this PDF. This is a PDF from Everest. Okay, Everest, if you haven't seen this PDF, I'll link it in the description down below. Everest is an NTT Data company. Okay, this first page, okay, page 2, right, of 15, is very interesting because right here it says Ripple becomes the standard for international money transfers between banks. Interledger Protocol becomes the standard protocol for connecting banks' cash ledgers as part of Ripple software. And look at the dates, 2020 to 2025. Onward, we see 2025 to 2030, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So that was the first interesting part of this Everest and NTT Data collaboration PDF, okay? We scroll down here to page 6, and it says, 50 Japanese banks are currently integrating with RippleNet through Xcurrent to make real-time payments. Then it names a couple of those banks. This is where it gets interesting. The mention of NTT Data, right? So it says, aware of the fast-changing financial landscapes, Everest and NTT Data are working on Interledger Java and implementation of the Interledger protocol to facilitate real-time settlement of transactions across banks, payment systems, and capital market platforms. And if you guys remember, going back over here, we see NTT Data is the company, right, involved in this Spunta project. Now we see the connection between NTT Data, Everest, XRP, okay? Again, showing you all that they're utilizing Xcurrent, okay? It's all interconnected, ladies and gentlemen. It's interesting to say the least. And again, this is me just bringing you this information. Let's go down to page 8. Page 8, this one reads, XRP is a native asset of the XRP ledger, and as such, it has advantages that make it unique for bridging cross-currency payments. Over time, as banks adopt Ripple's distributed ledger solution for international payments and payment services providers take advantage of the cross-currency RTGS capability and neutral liquidity marketplace provided by the XRP ledger, the transaction volumes of the network will grow massively. XRP is posed to become the best liquidity vehicle for international funds transfers, a market within an annual volume of $180 trillion in payments. That should drop your jaw, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, again, now remember, who's writing this? Who's writing this PDF right here? Everest, okay, which is an NTT Data company, all right? And NTT Data, we know, is working or did work on this Spunta project, okay? So it's all, again, correlated. Now, back to this document. where it says, although audit and consulting firm Deloitte. So where does Deloitte fall into this whole entire piece of the puzzle? Okay, and we come over here to this document. This is straight from Deloitte. It says, Deloitte, the future of exchanging value, cryptocurrencies, and trust in the economy. All right, we're going to go over here. This is on page 49, and it says right here, XRP is a key technology in the overall Ripple solution. The Ripple protocol allows any currency to be traded over the network, not just XRP, though all accounts are required to hold a small amount of XRP. Down here is where I want to take your attention. It says 100 billion XRP was created at Ripple's inception, with protocol rules specifying that no more is allowed to be created. This makes XRP a scarce asset, which should cause the currency to appreciate in value over time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, who's saying this? We come back over here, Deloitte, who was involved in this Spunta project. Deloitte, again, they're utilizing distributed ledger technology. Who's in tandem with this? NTT Data. Who's in tandem with NTT Data? Ripple X Current XRP, ladies and gentlemen, again, showing all how deep the rabbit hole goes via connections. So another part, last but not least, we're going to go to page 59 on this Deloitte PDF. And on page 59, okay, again, this is that PDF from Deloitte. It says, settlement between institutions will move to new instantaneous payment mechanisms. These mechanisms may be based on exchanging value via trusted intermediaries in the short term. And we come down here, it says, finally, international transfers will migrate to new peer-to-peer cryptocurrency-based solutions where the solution's native currency, such as XRP for Ripple, other than facilitating the payments process, is issued only for the triangulation between two currencies not commonly traded. So it literally says that in the future, okay, all of these things will be passed over to instantaneous payment mechanisms. Again, take that with whatever it is, way that you take that, ladies and gentlemen. This is not financial advice, but these documents are here to show you for a reason what's going to happen in the future, okay? We know that this stuff is going to take time. We know that the adoption of this technology is being tested, it is being piloted, and we know that these companies, indirectly or directly, are working with Ripple, XRP, Xcurrent solutions, okay? Last but not least, I thought that I'd share this document with you all, okay? This is straight from the BIS. We're on page 23, okay? Let's scroll all the way up to the top of this document. Again, remember the BIS, Bank of International Settlements, ladies and gentlemen. This is a direct PDF, a direct statement technically from the Bank of International Settlements, okay? I will link this one in the description down below. This is the BIS Working Papers number 951, Distrust or Speculation, the Socioeconomic Drivers of the U.S. Cryptocurrency Investments, okay? We come down here where it mentions XRP, and it says, so far, we have treated the owners of cryptocurrencies as if they were a uniform and homogeneous group of investors who share the same socio-demographic profile. Dang, I nailed that word, socio-demographic. That's a big one. Investor characteristics may, however, vary across groups of cryptocurrencies. Figure 3C shows that cryptocurrency owners are generally more educated than the average. So again, what is the Bank of International Settlements doing? They're classifying society. They're leveling society. It says right here, shows that cryptocurrency owners are generally more educated than the average individual. Among the various cryptocurrency owners of XRP and Ether are the most educated. Literally coming from the Bank of International Settlements, ladies and gentlemen, it says owners of XRP and Ether are the most educated individuals, while those owning Litecoin are the least educated, with Bitcoin owners ranking in the middle. Cryptocurrency owners have a household income level higher than the average, with owners of XRP, Ether, and Stellar being the wealthiest. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, that says a lot about the general public and everybody that demoralizes XRP and everybody that tackles XRP and these Bitcoin maximalists out here that just do nothing but bag XRP holders. Well, this is straight coming from the Bank of International Settlements that literally says owners of XRP are the most educated. So I'll leave you all with that. I hope that you all enjoyed this deep dive, this little tiny video breakdown, showing you guys pieces of the puzzle. Again, showing you documentation, showing you PDFs, reading some key highlights of these PDFs that will hopefully give you, a better, more broad perspective of what's coming in the next couple of years. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Blessings to you all. As always, do your own personal research, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you all in the next YouTube video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.